for background again today. Yeah, studio, it's almost there. The leak's fixed, which I touched on in a prior video. But, yeah, it's March 22nd, Saturday, 2025. Can you believe? A quarter of 2025 is done, baby. It's done! Anyway, so I'm sitting here in front of my wine cellar. But you saw the video I posted before. Yeah, that's everybody. Everybody's just, believe me, the world's still burning. There's still major things going on. There's major things to be concerned about. And here we are. Here we are. People just looking at the phone, staring at nonsense, posting pictures of their feet and dinner and whatever else nonsense and toys and crap and comic books and all that other stuff that I indulge in myself. So I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. But I do keep my eyes open of what's going on. And you know what's going on? And I've touched on this many times. Many times. Here we go. Yeah, Boston Dynamics. I can't. Do you see how fluid that robot is? And just wait. Just wait. I've been reporting on the robots, especially in particular Boston Dynamics, going on at least a decade now. At least a decade. I keep ringing the alarms and, everybody's like, yeah, that's kind of cool, man. Who am I kidding? I'll probably get one of them. I'll probably get one of those Tesla bots, and I will name him Jeeves, and he will be doing the dishes. I will no longer need to do... He'll do the laundry, the dishes, feed the dogs and the cats and all that stuff, and... Yeah, he will be called Jeeves. No, but really, once they put the chips in them with the artificial general intelligence or artificial superintelligence, it's going to be a whole world of problems, man, because those are going to be the police, those are going to be the army, and they will follow all directives. There will be no reasoning with them. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, like I said, it's not going to be a long video. I just wanted to touch base on a few things. Is this even recording? Yeah, it's recording. It's good trying to keep it quick. Interspaced with a few amusing videos. Now, if you grew up in the 70s and 80s like I did, I'm still growing up today, but whatever, you might recognize this. Yeah, the blocks of cheese. Remember they used to give out the blocks of cheese? Man, a big truck used to roll up in my neighborhood. They had like blocks of cheese. I mean, I think you had to be on food stamps at the time or live in public housing. But man, they were just handing out cheese to everybody. Everybody had these giant, beautiful bricks of like Velveeta, orange gold cheese. People would be everybody was like ODing on cheese sandwiches and grilled cheese and putting them on burgers, and people would go to barbecues with a block of government cheese. Well, I just found out. Inside Missouri, Springfield, Missouri. They're still hoarding 1.5 billion pounds of that cheese. Can I get some free cheese? Why are you hoarding the cheese in a Missouri lime mine, wherever it is? Our government's insane. Our government's insane. They don't even want to hand out the cheese no more. They got tons of it. Literally tons. 1.5 billion pounds of it. Missouri known for having many caves and shelters. But they have the cheese caves. The cheese caves. I don't know, I'm just perplexed, completely perplexed about this. Elon, could you find out about the cheese? Please disperse the cheese. You can send me my Doge dividend check and a block of cheese. But with that, oh yeah, I put this memorial up for my beloved Stitch. Here.
If I would have known that you wouldn't be here anymore, I would have made the moments last a little longer. 'Cause now I'm alone, and you're just a memory.
Yeah, I thought Stitch had passed away. I thought a big horned owl took him away. Poor the horned owl. But apparently not. My son had one. Stitch was gone for like 3 days, though. 3 days. Not that Stitch don't usually do that. He goes out and I don't know, he does some weird shit with the rabbits. But nah, he was gone and it was cold. My son went out early in the morning today and found him within a log. He brought these. These? This is my night vision. Everybody needs to have one of these. Why? I've already used it several times. Once to stop a burglary and now to find the beloved Stitch. So the horned-rimmed owl was perched up in a tree above Stitch, terrorizing him, and he couldn't get out. Me, I was ready to throw in a towel. That's why I did the memorial video. Kind of feel stupid. I'm sorry, Stitch. I thought you were gone. I was already getting another kitten. Just kidding. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's part of the house, man. He's part of the household. I'm so relieved that my son took the night vision, went out early and got Stitch and brought him back. So Stitch is back home again. Hopefully he won't be going out. The owl, though, I do have a problem with this owl. I do have a problem with him. Because if I can't let my pets in the yard, it's a real issue here. Owl might be having no head at one point. I know that you're not supposed to do that, but I'm not living in fear of an owl, of him taking my pets. But with that, I love yous all. I love yous all. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye. Praise. I see you through the night vision, baby. Love you.